What's up everybody, Marissa B here today guys. We are back for another video. Also, I had to adjust my headphones for a moment. Anyways, we are back for another video, and today we're going to be talking about Dragon Adventures updates because they keep adding more updates apparently. And yeah, I think some of them will be for season 2. Yes, this is going to be a season pass problem, thingy-majiggy, but hold on. We're gonna leave that there for a moment. Phew. Anyways, let's just start this right off the bat because I already reacted to some of them. At least some of them. Most of them I didn't. This one I did react to, so let's just get this off right off the back. That's what I meant. This week features the new Grassland World Dragon Porcodilos. This adorable hog dragon joins the Dragon Adventures roster as the next world dragon for Grassland. Get this dragon for My brain's not braining. Get this dragon from Grassland Eggs starting this Friday. Dragon designed by Stanley Watching. You guys can see that little photo. In my opinion, I don't like this dragon. This is just my opinion. Might want to pass on this one. So yeah. Anyways, next up is the Dragon Adventures 2026 roadmap. We've got a jam-packed together prepared for you all, adventurers, from the Vidreki's return. One thing I am slightly skeptical of, because they announced that Vidreki was gonna come back a long time ago, and it never happened. So now they're announcing it again, and it seems like it's confirmed, because they added it as a schedule now. But the problem is that even though it's exciting for Vidreki to return, I'm still skeptical because, like, how are they gonna do this with an event that's gonna happen? Like, I am blinking so many times, you guys can't see it, but I'm blinking a lot because, like, how are they gonna do this without actually making it pay to win but also not free to play? Of course, they're gonna make it pay to win for people who instantly want to get it, duh. But the problem is that, is there a limit to how much you gotta get for Vidreki? So let's just say there's like, you can get, there's a limit where you can get 10,000 Vidrekis, and that's it. There's like, I don't know. The problem is that maybe bots are gonna come in. If they do that, if they do have a limit of how much you're gonna get for Vidreki, there's gonna be bots coming in, hackers, exploiters. That's gonna ruin all the fun. And there's nothing that I don't think Dragon Adventures developers can do besides letting that happen. So hopefully, luckily, and pray that this doesn't happen where there's a limited time for Vidreki to come in. Well, stock, not time. Anyways, to the market stalls, which apparently I'm not excited about because now they're turning into like Creatures of Sonaria with their stalls. And PvP. Finally! About timing! If you guys don't know about this, a long time ago, I'm not saying long time ago, but it was like months ago, they had released a update a long time ago talking about that they're going to be releasing a PvP area in Undercity, and if you guys go to that area, I might have to screenshot it. If I do actually do that, thank goodness I can do that. But there it is. There's this thing called the construction area, in whatever it's called. I know it's something like construction something. But there's supposed to be a PvP area over there, I'm pretty sure. And they announced that there was supposed to be a PvP world, which makes total sense. And everyone was pretty hyped about it. Like, Dragon Adventures finally getting PvP back. It's a lot more exciting too because, like, back then, Dragon Adventures had PvP, like Jungle and other worlds that I don't remember, to be honest. They had a lot of PvP in every single world, but now they replaced it because unknown reasons. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm super excited for the PvP. I don't like PvP, but it would be a lot more fun. Ish, to be honest. I say ish because, again, it's not just my opinion. Everyone else has their opinions about PvP maps. Like, sometimes a lot of people don't like PvP. This game, Dragon Adventures, is literally a collection and gacha game. Literally just that. So adding PvP will probably like make people squirm a little bit. Like when you're uncomfortable in a train, that's how I feel. Like they're adding something new that most Dragoneers aren't used to. And Adventurers is what I meant, not Dragoneers. Dragoneers from the season pass, that's so funny. Adventurers is what I meant. It just feels weird how they're bringing back PvP now, because a lot of us OG people remembered PvP back then, and then they replaced it, and they stopped doing PvP ever since. So adding something new from the past is like, it's new, because we're not used to something that's like that. It's the same thing with me. When I try to quit Dragon Adventures, well, not Dragon Adventures, mostly Creatures of Sonaria, it just feels weird that I start to quit and everything, and I have to play other games that isn't really Creatures of Sonaria, because if I do think about it, I might have to go back to Creatures of Sonaria, which luckily I didn't. But yeah, PvP is finally returning! About timing! Anyways, back to what I was gonna talk about with the stuff. On top of this, we're gonna be shipping a ton of smaller stuff like bug fixes and QL this year too. We've got a lot coming. Mark your calendar for your favorite feature or event. Note that this roadmap showcases big events and features for Dragon Adventures, rather than the smaller ones. Some may be moved around past summer if need be. Which means that what I'm going to show you guys, like the photo that's going to show up soon, they are going to be moving some stuff at around summer and past it. Directly, like past summer, like Lunar New Year, Valentine's, Easter, like all of that, I think that's just going to stay. They are going to be adding some smaller stuff like they said, so they are going to move the calendar a little bit. It's not guaranteed about all of this, but we do know that like all these events happen in the same place, so I know that for sure they are gonna stay like that. But anyways, who's ready for an exciting year of Dragon Adventures? Now they made a full on schedule of the 2026 roadmap. Now there is this photo right here. As you guys can see, these are the schedules for Dragon Adventures, and these are gonna be the calendar for Dragon Adventures 2026 throughout the whole entire year. I will put this in the post so you guys can actually see it rather than going to my video again and seeing what's coming up next. Let's just say Jeff watched the whole video like right now, and he wants to see what's coming up next because he doesn't know when Easter is going to come up. So he goes to my video and sees the photo. I'm not going to let you guys do that because it causes people to get annoyed, and I could get annoyed too because I did this before. And boy, I still do that to this moment. But yeah, this photo is going to be in the post so you guys can see it, and you guys don't have to keep watching my videos over and over and over again. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. The first thing that's coming up is Lunar New Year events. Next up is going to be Valentine's event, and right around the corner is the return of Vidreki. One thing I'm kind of concerned and skeptical still. Concerned because I don't know what the developers are doing. So it's like, don't make it hard, but also make it a little bit easier. Like, medium. Let's just say that. But also, I'm skeptical because I don't know if they're going to make it a little bit more pay to win, or they're going to make it to where it's a limited thing like I mentioned. Anyways, back to this. St. Patrick's mini events right after when Vidreki is going to be leaving. Next up is going to be April Fools, and around the corner is Easter event. All of this is happening in spring. On summer, it's going to be the Galaxy event. And then right when Galaxy event is going to be ending, the market stalls is going to be coming up, which, yeah, they're going to be copying Creatures of Sonaria for this. I don't know if they actually will, to be honest. If it's a market stalls, then they're going to have to revamp their trade realm, which, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want that to happen because I really like the trade realm of the designs and everything. Revamping it just feels weird. Like, why are you revamping it for like the third time? Because Leisure was the first ever trade realm, and then the trade realm right now, which is what we have currently, is what we're used to. If we're having a new revamp, it's like, well, it's like Dragon remodels all over again, but it's instead with trade realms. Now, whatever. Back to this. Right after Market Stalls is going to be Fishing Frenzy. And when Fishing Frenzy is going to be ending, I'm pretty sure they last for like 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. Last year, they lasted for 2 weeks, which is pretty odd. Usually, they let that last for like a month before moving on, which makes sense. Next up is going to be the Phoenix Cauldron, which, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if this is an event or not, but this is pretty new. So, we're going to have to wait till summer kicks in because this is interesting. Whatever. Next up is going to be Guild Wars number 8. Oh boy, how fun. And then when Guild Wars ends, which lasts for a whole freaking month, next up is going to be the Solstice event. And then that's all for summer. Next up for fall is the Halloween event. Right after Halloween event is going to be Guild Wars number number 9. I know it's normal to have 2 good Guild Wars happening in 1 year, but these 2 Guild Wars is happening because, like, 1 Guild Wars is already gonna, like, end up having, like, a full month just to get that done, which makes total sense. It's literally just a war. But having... Do I want to participate? Because I haven't participated last time. I haven't participated from beforehand, so this is going to be pretty interesting. If I do join, by the way. If the dragons are good, then I will join. If they're not good, I'm not joining, because why would I waste my time over a dragon that doesn't exist in real life? No, whatever. Anyways, back to this. The next one is going to be PvP update. Again, about time, man. All of that's happening on fall, and then last but not least, in winter is going to be the winter event, which is Christmas. Nothing happening. Right now, the biggest is going to be happening is around spring and summer, and the ones that are happening least is fall and winter, which I'm not shocked. And then, of course, there's a message from this person saying, also, I misspelled Phoenix on the roadmap. My misspellings always get the best of me. Yeah. And then finally, last but not least, is the weekly updates plans. New breed wave and Porcodilos coming this Friday. New breeding wave. The following dragons will be breedable after this week's update. Now, I have mentioned this before on the previous update. You guys can see this thumbnail. I mentioned about the breeding, and now they're actually bringing it up now. The dragons that will be breedable is Nightmare Paranox, Cialidris, Genji Fard, Caldembris, Kalimaki, Mizuriki, Fanadis, which I think that's the Mantis Dragon, Carnargon, and Ethereus. Note, these dragons will become Soulbond after breeding them, similar to our past. We know that. They're literally events and seasons. We're not that dumb. Anyways, new Porcodilos the Hog Dragon. The new Grassland Royal Dragon will be arriving this Friday. Hatch your own Porcodilos from grassland eggs. And then, of course, this is the last thing that I don't want to talk about, but we're gonna have to, because most of you guys don't have Discord, so I'm gonna have to say it. More changes to the Season Pass. Based on your feedback, will be coming starting in Season 2. Oh boy. Let's just get this done. Thanks to you all for your great ideas to improve the Season Pass further. Starting next season, you'll see these changes. Dragoneer rewards will be included in the Drakon Pass, meaning that what the Drakon Pass has, Dragoneer is going to have the same thing. Tiers 51 through 100, filling out any blank tiers. Wow, great. Some perks from getting the season passes will become permanent. The following are listed below. Players who purchased a Season 1 pass should automatically receive the perks permanently, even if they don't buy a Season 2 pass. Now, I don't get this. I don't know what they mean. I think what they're trying to say is if you buy the Drakon or Dragoneer, they're gonna be permanent. I don't know. This makes zero sense to me, so I'm gonna let you guys comment down below what this means, and I will read them. So yeah, if you guys know what this means, comment down below, because I don't. Let's pass this on for this Drakon Dragoneer. Okay. Dragoneer Pass is gonna be including double EXP on Dragon skill levels, exclusive title, Wings Vanguard, extra incubators slots, which is 5. Again, that's not much, but okay. Extra dragon inventory slots, which is 10. 50% more on bag capacity, such as food, resources, potions, etc. You guys know that. Dracon Pass, on the other hand, is getting all perks from Dragoneer Pass, alongside with extra incubator slots, which is more of that, and exclusive title, which is Eternal Sovereign. Any perks you gain from past progression will be removed from the perks menu, which, again, I don't know what that means. I can be very confused very instantly. But yeah, that is all for today's updates. Wonder if you guys are curious about these. What is the most exciting thing? In my opinion, if Vidraki does return, like, it's actually, well, I know it's gotta return, but if it's actually guaranteed, where everyone can, well, not everyone, some people can get Vidraki, then that's good. That's one thing I'm excited about, because in my opinion, I have loved Vidraki since the very beginning, and I still do. I just don't like the freaking prices, man. Like, have you seen a Vidraki go for 6 billion? I'm not gonna buy that much. The max coins is literally 100 million. I have been told that Vidraki has lowered, though. Some people said that they bought a Vidraki for 150 million, which, again, still past the coin cap, but that's decent. At least they're not in the freaking billions. Like, no. But yeah, ever since Vidraki has been announced as its return, it's gonna be very interesting, honestly. And yeah, another thing I'm actually excited about is the PvP, because they're bringing back old times from what they used to add before and now re-adding again. Very amazing to add that. But yeah, besides that, the rest of the updates, like the breeding dragons, like, well, the available breeding dragons that's coming up soon, Porcodilos, and the season pass whole situation, I'm not excited about. I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not gonna get the Porcodilos. I'm not gonna, well, I don't even have neither of those dragons. Do I have the dragons that is breedable? I do have a, well, do I have a Nightmare Paradox? No. I don't have a Sialidris. I do have a Gingifard. I do have a Caldembris. I do have a Kalimaki. And the rest I don't have. I'm just checking, making sure that if I have these dragons or not, so I don't have to, because I have to remind myself, do not breed these dragons, because if I do, I'm gonna regret it. I literally did this with my Amaris, and I regret it. And yeah, anyways, that is all for today's video. Hope you guys really enjoy this. And yeah, we will be moving on with everything, this and that. And comment down below, what do you guys think is the most exciting out of all of these updates that's been announced? Because I will be reading the comments. I will be very interested about them, is what I meant to say. And yeah, I will see you guys later. See ya, and peace!